Exorcist, punk rocker, madman. Many words used to describe a single man whose legend has eclipsed many of the most famed occultists of the modern era. His name, John Constantine, a self-described master of the dark arts and one of Britain's most enigmatic citizens. Very little official record exists on John Constantine, though some facts are established. Born in Liverpool, England, John Constantine was brought into this world waked by death, losing his mother in childbirth. His estranged father, Thomas Constantine, was a notorious alcoholic who spent many years in and out of the prison service, leaving young John to his own devices. It wasn't long before he began cultivating an interest in magic and the occult. Still only an amateur, John's forays into spellcasting left him on the wrong side of the law, as evidenced by these police reports. The coming decade shed John Constantine in a very different light. As the frontman for legendary underground punk group Mucous Membrane, Constantine seemed to embrace the spotlight. Although short-lived, the band had a hit song in their single Venus of the Hard Sell.
Constantine? No, yeah, I remember him. He didn't turn up for a gig one night and I'm chasing him down through the backstage. I think the geezer's shooting up. So I kick the door down and there he is. He's covered in flames, pentagram, talking to voices in the air. He turns around, eyes black, looking at me. Guy's a madman.
But Mucous Membrane didn't last, and it wasn't long before John and former bandmate Gary Lester travelled further down the rabbit hole of the occult world. The story of John Constantine becomes hazy at this point, but what we do know is that the mysterious events surrounding the destruction of the Casanova Club in Newcastle, England, motivated John to check himself into the Ravenscar psychiatric ward for the mentally deranged. What exactly happened at Newcastle, the world may never know. However, we do know that during his 6-month stay at Ravenscar, John voluntarily subjected himself to electroshock therapy. But this is where the paper trail officially stops. And for nearly half a decade, the only record of John Constantine is the testimony of those he supposedly saved, and the stories of those who themselves identify with the so-called dark arts. John Constantine. Whether this degenerate punk rocker turned exorcist is trying to be a hero or not remains uncertain, but there are those who claim he's the only man standing between us and the gates of hell. We may never know who this man truly is. For now, his mysteries are locked up with him, as are, presumably, his demons.